Welcome everyone, thank you for joining us for our first episode of Toe Talks. I am Tisha from Tisha Unarmed.
And I'm Jessica Cox from Rightfooted Woman. And what better way to launch our Toe Talk show than to have an author who has also written a book by a character who doesn't have arms. So here's Dusti.
Hi, I'm Dusti Bowling, and I wrote a book called Insignificant Events in the Life of a Cactus. And it is about a young girl, 13-year-old girl, whose name is Aiden Green, who was born without arms. And her parents and she moved to Arizona when she's 13 years old, and then lots of stuff happens after that.
I actually loved the book. I had a chance to read an extra version of it before it got launched. It was really inspiring to see a character who was born with a disability in a book. I've never actually had a character in one of my books with a disability, and I thought that it was refreshing. How did you come up with the idea?
I saw a video of Barbie Thomas. I didn't know it was Barbie at the time. Someone posted it on Facebook. It was of her just doing her thing, taking care of her baby, driving to the store, working out.
I was actually wondering because it occurred to me, because you have arms clearly, and you don't know anyone other than the story about Barbara. Well, how were you able to even describe what it's like to live a life without arms for your character? Because you clearly have them.
Yes, I know. So that was a problem, that I have arms. So when I decided I wanted to write a story about a girl who didn't have arms, I knew obviously I am a fully armed person. I don't have that perspective at all. So I went online and I just read and read and read as much as I could find, and I found Tisha's videos. And I studied and watched every single one of there are a lot on there, every single one of Tisha's videos. And then when I was done, I knew I had to be sure that it was authentic, and so I actually messaged Tisha on Facebook and was like, "Hi, you don't know me. I just wrote a book about a girl with no arms. Would you read it?" And she was like, "Yeah, sure." So
I did actually end up giving you a couple of pointers about the flip-flops, and it turns out that Jessica, you actually wear flip-flops sometimes.
I do all the time, being in Arizona.
Barbie wears them too. So
I'm so confused about this because
you're in St. Louis.
Well, I told her, I was like, maybe flip-flops wouldn't be a very good idea because your feet get dirty so easily. Maybe either tennis shoes or ballet shoes.
Now I understand why your character specifically points out that she wears flats. Yeah, that is a good point though. Obviously I'm attracted to shoes, and not just because I use my feet all the time, but that was a detail that I was really focused in on when I was reading the book. I was like, who on earth would be so detailed about the specific type of shoes that a character without arms would have to wear? And so that was all because of your reference to Tisha's.
Do your feet get dusty?
My feet do not get dusty.
Not like in the sand or wind blowing?
No, not out here. I wear sandals all the time. Winter, summer, all the time. The fact that people would probably understand that because you understand you have to keep your feet clean. But for me, if I wore shoes that are covering my toes, it actually makes my feet more sweaty. Right now, I don't even have on shoes during an interview.
But you wear tennis shoes all the time, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I wear tennis shoes and flats.
Do your feet get sweaty?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But I do live in St. Louis where it's a little bit less hot.
Yes.
Here. I'm burning. So I think you're doing a really good job with, introducing your character to not only able-bodied people, but for disabled people to know that there can be books written about not only non-fiction books, but fiction books, to have a character that has a disability and have it amazingly written, and it's great. I loved every part of it.
And since we are all here, we want to invite you to come out dancing with us.
Yes. Absolutely. I'm so excited to go out with you guys.
So before we leave, I need to ask you, where can I get this book?
Okay, so the book,
the final copy.
Yes, the final copy, it will be available September 5th, and it will be available wherever books are sold.
Well, I want to thank you for joining us. We had a great time, and I loved your book, and we can't wait to hear more, if there is more of Avon. And let's go party. Put your
don't care.